What a relief. When will this poisonous product cease? This is another public service announcement. You can believe it or you can doubt it. Let us begin now with the cow. The way it gets to your plate.
Okay, so we have Lewis Hamilton, F1 driver, just having my banana smoothie. This is bananas, sugar, water. I don't need caffeine. This stuff's sharp. Have more sugar, have more sleep, have more water. Be razor sharp. Anyway, so we've got Lewis Hamilton. BBC says, could a vegan diet hamper his racing edge? It's actually a pretty good article by BBC. The BBC, pun intended. And we have Lewis Hamilton going vegan. I'll be honest with you, I don't follow Formula 1. I'm more into athletic sports, you know, cycling, running, etc. But it's good to see, very good to see, fucking awesome to see a high-profile sports person in the media going vegan. So the reasons behind the change commendable. He's obviously, I mean, that's all good. Environment, ethics, we all know that stuff. But unfortunately, the world doesn't really care about that. What people want is will it make me lean? Will it make me skinnier? Will it look better on Instagram? Will it look better in a bikini? Will it make race weight easier? That's what most people care about. And animals don't give a fuck why you're vegan. They just want you to go vegan and go vegan. Doesn't matter what reason. If it's narcissistic, shallow, ethical, religious, it doesn't fucking matter. End of the day. In the bigger picture, it doesn't matter. I'll do another video about McDonald's as well right now. McDonald's got a new vegan burger in Iceland or Finland somewhere cold. Anyway, so Lewis Hamilton going vegan, and someone says, is it wise to switch diet during a tense title battle? Depends who's advising you. If you've got one of these undercarb, low-carb, sugar-phobic, fruit-phobic, potato, rice-phobic, whatever people saying, oh, just don't eat this, don't eat that, don't eat too many carbs, then his performance will decrease. If he's got someone like me in his corner saying, hey, Lewis, carb the fuck up, son, 100 grams of carbs 100 grams per hour, 1 gram of carb per kilo body weight per day, 70 kilo athlete, 700 grams of carbs per day at least have refined sugar for that sharpness, blah, 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 go to bed at 8 o'clock, because F1's all about razor sharp. You want to have that nerve energy, you want to be firing, doesn't matter what stimulants people take. If you're not going to bed at 8 o'clock, you're not getting the benefits of those stimulants, you're not getting the benefit of any drug or any nutrition, you know. If you want the full benefit of any, you know, smart drug they're using, any fruit people are using, water, you can go to bed at 8 o'clock, man, a night for a month. You are fucking getting shit done at a next level. Go to bed at 8 o'clock, man. It's next level. It's a next level discipline as well. But you get that much rest, that's when your body's really firing up. Anyway, so we have Rob Child as a performance biochemist who's worked with McLaren and Ferrari as Tour de France cyclist. And let's have a look at who Rob Child is. Boom! Straight away. Not hating, just saying my first opinion, this guy looks tired. He looks tired, he looks fatigued. And these are posed photos, you know, these are like Photoshop stuff. So I'm like, why am I going to listen to a guy like that? Because he's got a doctorate? Nah. Anyway, that's just my comments and criticisms. So this Rob Child guy, the good thing he does says is changing your diet does throw up some issues that could take some time to resolve. Ultimately, during the period his performance could be compromised. I agree, it's not the best time to change diet is right between a important thing. But it depends on who's giving you the advice. Because diets ain't diet. Vegan diet ain't vegan diet. You'll see some motherfuckers in the vegan YouTube world, the VYC, they'll say, don't eat fruit smoothies because it's like bad for you. Don't eat fruit makes you fat. Don't eat rice got arsenic. Don't eat rice will make you fat. Don't eat cooked food make you fat. I mean, all this nonsense out there. Don't have sugar because you'll be like doing right at 3.9% body fat. You know? So it depends who's giving you the advice. If you're getting the best advice in the world ever, aka my advice on nutrition for performance, getting lean, being sharp without the drugs, then that's going to be good for you. If you change your diet and go low carb or not too much food, just some beans and steamed pumpkin, your performance is going to go boom, down. Because you're F1, you need to be carb, you need to be sharp, man. You need to be minimizing fatigue, and that's glycogen, that's muscle glycogen, that's brain sugars. Alright? This video I'm doing, I'm not on any stims right now. This is boom, this is banana smoothie, motherfuckers. Water, ripe bananas, sugar. Tastes so good. Put down the chocolate, pick up the fucking banana smoothies. Add sugar to it, as much sugar as you want. Sweeten to taste. I like it sweet. Life's meant to be sweet. Anyway. So Dr. Rob Childs has shown he's a bit of a noob. And I'll show you why. Additional issue of the vegan diet is that it reduces free testosterone levels at a child. Well, if that's the case, then that would mean all vegans out there, male vegans and female, would need to take therapeutic dosages of exogenous testosterone, which I myself have personal experience with if you've watched many of my videos. Now, we have all these fake natties on YouTube and Instagram who are eating meat and taking a shit ton of exogenous testosterone, not just 250 milligrams a week for a 4-week experiment on YouTube to show the lean, full, natty grain, whole grain status gains. We're talking dudes taking 500 up to 1 gram of fucking exogenous testosterone, propionate, cypionate, ethionate, you know what I mean? Plus Deca and Tren and all these anabolics stacking it, man. And you got a dude saying, well, an additional issue of the vegan diet is it reduces free testosterone levels. What a fucking idiot. What a fucking dumb cunt. And I say that not with anger, but just like, how fucking dumb can you be? How do you explain all the meat eaters? This CrossFit champion the other day just got busted taking steroids, man. I thought all you need to do is do paleo diet and CrossFit and you get swole. Oh, you need to take steroids as well. Okay, I get it now. Dumb fucks. Anyway, so Child says this hormone contributes to aggression. Yes, but too much aggression in an F1 car. Do you know how delicate those cars are? Do you know how twitchy the steering is? Look at this, like fucking hell, man. You got too much tea, you're going crazy. So a vegan lifestyle will make you a bit more rational generally. All right. If you do find your testosterone goes too low, then eat some more fats. Eat more nuts. You know, yes, eat more nuts. Saturated fat can get converted into testosterone. Eat more fats. Go to bed earlier. Have more sex with hot babes. Get a hot girlfriend. Your T levels, whoop, it's going to go up. All right. Posture as well. How your posture affects your testosterone. Google it up. Look at the Harvard testosterone posture study. So there's no need to take exogenous testosterone. There's no need to eat meat. All this other bullshit. Anyway. And again, too much fat as well can create estrogen issues. So not too much. Just go to bed early and have good sex and have good positive thoughts. That'll raise your test enough. But here's the thing. F1 isn't a sport that needs high testosterone. Bodybuilding is. CrossFit is. And that's why people inject testosterone. Because you need to be fucking swole. A 70-kilo athlete is someone with lower than normal levels of testosterone. If you're 70 kilos, 6 foot tall, you have low levels of testosterone compared to someone on steroids who's 90 kilos and 6 foot tall, or 100 kilos or whatever. Big difference there. So the straight away, if you look at the physiology of the F1 driver, they don't need much testosterone. The cyclist doesn't. The runner doesn't. The swimmer would. The bodybuilder definitely. The powerlifter extremely so. But the endurance athletes or the drivers don't need much test because their body weight's going to be lower. It's power to weight sport. All right, so less test is better. Not too little, but just normal levels, normal healthy levels. But I can look at this guy. He's doing fine with test because he's not underweight. And then he talks about fatigue could also become an issue for Hamilton. Fatigue. I've ridden across Australia without a milligram of caffeine or any stims on my vegan diet. So fatigue's not an issue. Carb the fuck up, get the sleep, get the water, drink enough water so you piss and clear every 2 to 3 hours. Go to bed at 8, 9 o'clock. You're going to feel like $1 million motherfucking bucks. Anyways, it's difficult to maintain body iron stores if you're a vegan athlete. Such fucking bullshit. I've been vegan 16 years, ridden over 400,000 Ks as a vegan. My iron levels are always good. If anything, I couldn't do EPO because my hemoglobin now, since I'm carbon the fuck up, is normally at 150, 160. If I was doing EPO, I'd not go up to 200, 220. And I'd be fucking riding as fast as some of these Breaking 2 marathon runners maybe. But this is bullshit. It's very difficult to maintain. This guy's just read a fucking piece of paper. He's never lived the carb the fuck up lifestyle. Dr. Rob Childs, I politely, respectfully fucking disagree, mate. You're wrong. You got no idea. You don't have to agree with me, but you're still wrong. The only things which we personally know are those which we personally experience. The rest is programming, my friend. Go vegan. Let me coach you for a year, Rob Childs. Let me coach you for a year. I'll do it for free because I love doing this shit. And you're a high profile. It'd be a good example for the vegan word. So, you know, let me coach you for a year. It wouldn't even be just a fucking week, man, to learn my template. Just a motherfucking week. All right? And you can email me if you got any questions. Iron is important in terms of oxygen transport in the blood. Of course. Of course, man. Anyway, so But that's all bullshit that vegans don't get enough iron. If that was true, then how the fuck could I ride across Australia? How could I be so fast? How could I run a 2:48 marathon on 10 miles a week training? 2:48 marathon. If vegan diet causes anemia, after 16 years vegan, I run a 2:48 marathon. You know what I mean? Well, I'm going to run faster than that. I'm 40 now. I do fuck all training. Maybe I should get off my ass and do more training. Anyway, so we talked about Serena Williams, etc., etc. English footballer Jermaine Defoe. Again, I don't know anything about football, soccer, so sorry about that. Neil Robertson, that's a name. I'm pretty sure I've had email contact with this guy. He's an Australian snooker pool dude. The amount of fruit I'm having now is really giving me a big boost. Banana smoothies, man. This is the performance right here. Banana smoothies with sugar. Boom. Water. Sugar. Ripe bananas. As much sugar, as many bananas as you want. So you're satisfied. Anyway, so what was interesting, they're talking about omega-3s. So as soon as you go vegan, everyone's a fucking nutrition expert around you. Oh my god, you won't get enough omega-3s. Like, what's your omega-3? Nobody I've ever met knows what their omega-3 levels are. I know what all my levels are in terms of nutrition, etc. But omega-3 I don't, because there's no fucking real medical test for it in Australia. It doesn't matter. If you're eating fruits and vegetables, you'll get enough omega-3s. Alright? As soon as you cook a fish, as soon as you cook a dead fish, which comes from the polluted ocean, you're killing the long-chain omega-3 fatty acids. They're long-chain. They're very delicate. They're long chains. And then you're putting heat to it, destroying those bonds. It's like getting money and putting it in the fucking blender. Hey guys, I'm going to give you $100, but I'm going to blend it first. Make sure you blend your money. Where do you get your blended money from? Fucking hell, are you serious? Cooking food destroys the omega-3s. So it has to be raw food. Cheers on that one. Trolling. If you ain't trolling, you ain't living. Seriously, eat more raw food. Fruits and vegetables, alright? This BBC article is pretty good. It does mention that the body can convert ALAs and EPA, DHA, but it doesn't small blah, 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 blah. Whoever wrote this BBC article does have a pro-vegan edge to them. That's really good. Talking about seaweed, etc., blah, 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 blah. You don't need to eat seaweed. Just eat fruits and vegetables. If you want to eat seaweed, then go ahead and eat your seaweed. You don't need to. Fruits and vegetables is fine. I've never ever met anyone with an EPA, DHA, omega-3 fatty acid deficiency. No one can even prove it. You might get some homeopathic, psychopathic, quack, fucking sociopathic weirdo has a little machine that can measure your fucking EPAs. It's made out of a floss canister. And they're like, you're omega-3 deficient and you need to buy my fish oil for $200 a bottle. Yes, you do. It's from the Nordic ice caps in Finland. Next door to the McDonald's fucking vegan burger place. It's a weird world out there. Supplements, blah, 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 blah. You could spend $1,000 a week on supplements. Or you could spend $1,000. No, anyway, I'm getting crazy. I'm getting hyped up. It is good to see another high-profile person in the media going vegan. It's really fucking awesome. I don't know who Lewis Hamilton is until this article's done. I have no affiliation with him. Thumbs up from Durado though for stepping up and going public with it. And then the last little thing that someone at the BBC says, while several studies suggest testosterone levels are lower than those in a plant-based diet than those in a meat-based one research for the British Journal of Cancer suggests a vegan diet actually increases them. I mean, testosterone. Let's talk about testosterone for a bit. How long has this video been going for? I don't want to get you guys falling asleep. 13 minutes, 38. Wow. Testosterone. I've got extensive experience with that. Stress can lower it. Travel, late nights, not eating enough, overtraining, all these things can lower it. Your posture, if you're standing like that, your T levels low. If you're going to be like this tall, your T levels go up. Google it, man. Harvard testosterone study. So many things affect it. The blood levels change every hour. Every few minutes, T levels can change. So if you do one test, you're low. Test in a few hours' time, it could be higher. So you do one test, it could be high or low. You don't know where you're at. All right? Definite signs of low testosterone is chronic fatigue. You can't get out of bed, man. You can't do shit if you've got low T. You can't do nothing. You can't fuck, you can't work, you can't think, you can't get motivated. You can't do shit if you've got low T. There's no way, you know what I mean? Someone can be a top-level athlete with low T. Not possible, man. Impossible. So, anyway, I'm talking about that. Let's read a couple of comments. So I would say testosterone, in my experience, is more about getting enough calories, carbohydrate, going to bed early, and having good sex. Good sex, that's good, good sexual focus. Let's read some comments now. This internet's a bit slow. This internet needs a fucking F1 upgrade. But first world problem. Can't complain too much. I was here in the Philippines this morning, going through the slums, and meeting some really fucking awesome people, man. Some really awesome people. No money, massive spirits. Alright. He can choose what he likes to eat. Just don't tell me what I should eat. Bro, no one's telling me what to eat. But you should, nobody is telling you, but I'm telling you. Go vegan, motherfucker. Alright? Go vegan. Do it for your kids. Do it for the planet. Do it for the fucking animals. So I'm telling you. You triggered? Go vegan, motherfucker. Wow, there's a lot of... Wow, this is really... Wow. There's some actually pretty positive comments here. Wow. That's wow, I was expecting a whole bunch of meatheads. That's pretty amazing. Some good positive comments there. So this guy is leading the Formula 1 by 28 points. I'm not sure what that means in the F1 thing, but that's fantastic. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to finish my smoothie. I'm going to do a video about the McDonald's burger in Finland. There's an ant on my cup. There's ants trying to cover the fuck up. Hey, bro. Don't kill the ants. Just clean up so they're not hanging around you. Don't clean them. Don't kill them. Pesticides cause cancer. Ants don't. Anyway, I'll leave you there with that. Leave a comment down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, give it a thumbs down. Leave a comment. Leave some words of support for Lewis Hamilton. And I think it's fantastic. Another person, high profile, sharing that vegan message. Let's hopefully he gets the carb the fuck up message so he can be vegan for life versus living on celery and potatoes and just being undercarb as fuck. Like